Did you know Optimist stacks per bullet? Despite the fact that it says weapon damage is increased by 4% for every 10% ammo missing from the magazine, you would assume that means that whenever you've 50 round mag, 10% is 5 bullets. Every time you get or shoot 5 bullets, you go up 4% weapon damage. It does actually in fact mean that every bullet counts, so that every time you fire, you will gain, in essence, 0.04 divided by 5 for Perfect Optimist and 0.03 divided by 5 for Optimist. Perfect Optimist is a 0.0208% increase and Optimist is a 0.0206% increase. How the game actually calculates this, because it hates going into decimals, I haven't the foggiest. But there is a very clear difference between the two, especially in damage gains. As you can hopefully see, I'm trying to go nice and slow. At this point I'm maintaining 3 stacks and those 2 crits are very different. They are 2 non-crits still with 3 stacks, and the last shot is clearly higher than the last. I'm now into 4 stacks. Try and maintain it again, see if we can get 2 crits or 2 non-crits in a row. But still, as you can see, it is ever so slightly going up per shot. Now there's an interesting mechanic with this, and typically it is why, despite the fact that I fail at it regularly because it's just ingrained into me, kill an enemy, automatically reload. If you are running Optimist, you want to empty your magazine before you reload, because if you reload and you put yourself to the 51 round, you are actually losing damage. You are essentially starting at -1 stacks, which hopefully I can show here. So I've got 51 rounds. There's my crit. I will now try and get a crit again with 50 and the damage should go up. There we are. So that was my 50th bullet. If I reload again to put it to 51, then I get a crit again. Yes. And then crit for 50. Come on, come on, come on. There we are. So as you can see, it is relatively consistent. You do not, with Optimist, want to reload until you have emptied your mag. Despite the fact that technically, yes, you are getting that 1 extra bullet per magazine, the idea with Optimist is to try and build those stacks as quick as possible, which is typically why I'd argue Optimist is best put on a weapon with a higher fire rate. Obviously, personal preference does apply, but typically speaking, from an objective standpoint, the higher the fire rate, the more promising Optimist can become. It's kind of a best of the worst in when it comes to DPS talents, because it doesn't really give you that much per bullet. Overall, it's only a 40% increase from base, which is not a lot. But anyway, have fun, good luck, and don't die. It's bad for the health.